Okay. So I decided to have this conversation. So I have people offline, they're saying, wow, you're filling out nicely. Damn, you getting in shape fast. So I decided to do this video to talk to y'all about some secrets I found out for getting slim and fit within just a couple months. Anybody could do it in a couple months, y'all. It does not require hardcore fasting, none of that, okay? None of that. So I'm going to share with y'all what I'm doing. I spoke to somebody yesterday who's like a prodigy at staying fit, and they were like shocked when they saw me. This was 2 days ago. They were like, what? They was like, what? Whoa. So I'm going to share with y'all my secrets. And y'all know y'all haven't seen me wear this look at this shirt. See, look, I had this shirt years ago and couldn't fit it because I was too big. Now on the shirt, besides the breast part, it's too big. It's a little bit too big. And this is like a small medium. But I'm gonna share with y'all my secrets, okay? I got y'all. I got y'all covered. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. So number one, when you're tired, always sleep. Okay? Do not ever push through feeling tired. When you're tired, you're not just tired because you overworked or did too much work. Your body literally wants to repair itself. It wants to build muscle. It's trying to give you a sign that it wants to work on itself in peace and don't want you to do nothing to it. So whenever you feel tired, lay down. So if you feel tired during the day, take a nap. I'm serious, y'all. Put on something to help you sleep. Get you some melatonin and sleep. Okay? When you push through being tired, you do jack up your cortisol levels. Eventually, you will pay it emotionally. And emotionally toxic and depression slows your metabolism down. I don't care what nobody say. Emotional exhaustion, fatigue, and feeling sleepy and tired slows your metabolism down. So never push through being tired. Even if you got to wake up to do something, if you're still tired, go back to sleep. This is why I don't support the community to say work harder, smarter, faster, longer. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and jump up. If you got to force yourself out of bed, your body is not done doing its work on itself. It's not done. It is not done. So get up when you feel fully rested. Do not move your body out of the bed. If you still feel like I'm still tired, don't you move a muscle out of that bed. I'm telling you, unless you have no choice. This is why if you need water, get you a pitcher of ice water, keep it next to your bed so that you can drink that water and go right back to sleep. If you got interrupted sleep, then you need to have a game plan to put yourself back to sleep. To be honest, the more you sleep, if you work out that day, and the longer you sleep, the better for you. If you're sleeping, you're not eating. If you're sleeping, you're not arguing. If you're sleeping, you're not getting involved in toxic stuff. If you're sleeping, you're not scrolling. You're sleeping, plenty of rest. Plenty of rest. Y'all, I'm serious. That's the number one thing. That's why I said that. I have a friend that literally sleeps until like 10 a.m. Okay? So they're super fit, and this is their schedule. They're normally, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. They never get less than 8 hours of sleep. They never do. And they've been super fit their whole life. So if you're getting less than 6 hours of sleep, you're probably losing weight too slow. You're probably struggling. More sleep, your body has a longer time to heal itself. All right, so second thing I realized, and I was showing my friend, because they was like, how is you filling out your arms so fast? Your arms and your legs and the top of they said the top of your abs is filling out fast. That's what they said. This is what I found out. It doesn't matter what workout you do. If it doesn't tear, if the muscle fibers don't tear, you don't get no benefits. You don't get no benefits. So you have to put those muscle fibers in repair. They have to feel like it has to be like they're borderline getting sore, or you've been stretching the hell out of them. If you ever look at ballet dancers, they're constantly stretching. So they're constantly tearing those muscle fibers. That's why you never see them in the gym for long, but yet they're all fit. Ballet dancers like Rishnikov was and all the rest of them, they're constantly stretching those muscles. So try to stretch your muscles almost to a breaking point. Like, I can't, if I stretch it any further, my muscle going to just tear to shreds. You have to get it to almost that point, and you have to do it repeatedly. It's going to speed up. It's going to speed up your metabolism. Your metabolism is going to get faster and faster, and you're going to notice that you're putting on muscle faster. Now, if you're tearing those muscles while you're doing HIIT, then you're getting even extra benefits. You're getting a boost of human growth hormone. Wow. You're putting those muscles in repair. So it's not about the workout you're doing. It's about the intensity that you put on those muscles. So you want to focus on the strain of those muscles. It doesn't matter if you're using your table, your chair, your counter, the floor. You're focusing on, am I pushing these muscles so far that I'm about to collapse to the ground? I'm about to just collapse. This muscle can't do no more. That's how you want to do it. That's how you should feel by the end of your day. By the end of your day, you should be like, I can't do nothing more with these muscles today. I just can't. Okay? That's how you should feel. If you still got like all this energy and your muscles are so usable when you go to sleep at night, you really didn't do no work on them. Like, you need to get up and do some more exercise. And that's something that I realized, okay? I have a friend that literally will use their muscles so they can't anymore. And I figured it out. So I started doing the same thing over the like last 2 months till I lay down and it's like I'm in bed and I just cannot. These muscles is just chopped liver. This was like, I started this almost 3 months ago, and I immediately noticed my thighs is like firmer. Even the cellulite that was on the inside of my right thigh, it's like almost gone. The lump that was there is almost all the way gone. Because y'all know I got lipedema. I don't know if y'all know that I got that. Okay? I got like little patches of broken muscle in my legs. Okay? Even in my calves. I noticed all that is going flatter. Without me even doing hard machine training. I'm not even doing real hard machine training. So I found out that like low reps, high strain, high intensity, and low reps is how you get there faster. So more tension, more often, stronger weights, and low reps. That's how you get there faster. Unless you got like endless amount of energy, you could do lighter weights and high reps. But if you got still a job to do, you still got things to do around the house and stuff, I suggest you get the heaviest weight you could get and go all in. Go all in and keep the tension. Keep the tension. Like, okay, so some of y'all may not realize I was extremely flabby. But it's all that flab that was like flabby flab, it's gone. But what I do is I put tension on my arms until I cannot take it anymore. Till I be like, oh, I can't take this. And then I say, how far can I go even when it gets to that point? And then once it gets a little bit farther, then I say, I let it go. Now, because I'm a middle-aged woman, I take maca root. Because I'm premenopausal, I have to keep my hormones in check, which means I have to make sure that my estrogen is not too high or too low, that my estrogen levels are balanced. So I don't want my estrogen level to fall so low that I lose my breast. I don't want it to be so high that I retain a lot of water. So I find taking macaroon a couple days a week helps to keep my estrogen and hormones in check. Okay, which is why my hair is looking stronger. It's going through a very thickening, strong phase because of the hormones being balanced and strong. Now this is another thing I found out. You have to consume things that will get you slim. This right here, this actually works. I know y'all thinking I don't work for this company, but I'm going to tell y'all it works. I have a family member that started drinking this same tea. And she was like, woo, child. She said, I started losing weight. And she got real lean. This here, because I'm going to explain this in a minute. This green tea, China green tea, I used to drink this 4 or 5 times a day when I was at my fittest. And when I was like the fittest I ever been, I was drinking this. Now, I started drinking this again and it's on and popping. The reason why some of y'all cannot get slim fast without fasting is because this is going to sound gross. Your bowels is backed up. Your toxins is too high in your body. So you have to get on a regular regimen to kick those toxins out. This will cleanse you out. If you drink this tea several times a day, you're going to run to the bathroom. You're going to have the bowel movements you're supposed to have. And you're going to find that your cravings are less. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's almost like you're not craving junk food anymore. That bowel in your body and those toxins, they're messing with your appetite. They're screwing around with your cravings. So even if you don't do China green tea, you might want to do peppermint tea and put some snake juice in there. Potassium no salt and Himalayan sea salt in your peppermint tea. It's going to flush you out. If you can have 3 bowel movements a day, yeah, you heard me. Up to 3 bowel movements a day while you're on your weight loss journey, you're ahead of the game. I don't care what nobody say. When you're dealing with excess fat, you're dealing with excess bowel too. Bowel that needs to come out. So go on a journey of cleansing out your bowels on a regular as you're on your weight loss journey. Okay. Hi, everybody. Now, there are time periods for everybody that is programmed in their mind mentally to eat excess food. You have to figure out what those time periods are during the day for you, and you need a get out of craving free activity, whether it's doing YouTube. So for example, usually between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. people start to crave. They're like, I want something extra. You need to have a game plan to have a low calorie meal when you would normally crave. So for example, instead of eating cakes or cookies by lunchtime, you need to have a boiled egg or a piece of beef jerky or some seeds or some strawberries with a little bit of honey on it, something like that, or broccoli with a slice of cheese. What you're doing is you're sticking to your craving, but you're not giving your body food that would make you more hungry. You're not giving yourself a high fat snack. So that means your body is getting extra food, but it's not getting that craving sensation to increase. It's also not getting that fatigue feeling of high fat. So your snacks need to be very low fat. They need to be very low fat. And they need to be under, I would say under 150 calories. Like 150 is the minimum. Is the maximum. Is the maximum. So let's say you want to snack before lunch. Get you a little container of yogurt. 60 grams, 60 calories, 15 grams of protein. That'll hold you over to lunch. You want to duck and dodge, literally run from high fat until your last meal of the day. You get to cheat. If you want to cheat a little bit on the fat, you cheat as that being your last meal. So, and you need to make sure you only have a small amount available to you. So, for example, let's say you're like, I want something fatty. Have you a chicken wing with some broccoli before you go to sleep. There's not many calories in one chicken wing. Broccoli is super low in calories. Yeah, you might have cheated and you got some extra fat in because you had a fried chicken wing or a small fried chicken breast, a small one. It's like 300 calories. But at least you kept your energy up all day where you was able to burn extra calories because you did not have a high fat diet all day. Let me say it again. The only time you can cheat on your high fat diet is before you go to bed. And you get to have the smallest portion. So, for example, when I cheated 2 days ago, my friend had a fish sandwich. I said, that's fried fish. I already know that's high fat. I was like, you know what? I'll have the smallest piece of fried fish you got in there with no bread. So I ate the tomato and the salad, and I had like a skinny piece of fried whiting, which was only 100 calories. You see what I'm saying? So I made sure I ate the salad, the little bit of salad they had, and the tomatoes, and then I had the one piece of fried whiting. I did not gain weight because of the next thing. Not just because I was low fat all day, so I was a fat burning machine because I was low fat. Low fat makes you a fat burning machine. You want to be a fat burning machine, you got to go as long as you can without a high fat diet. That means even through your day. All right, so what else I did was I did something we used to do in the 90s. I went outside after dinner. During the dinner time or after dinner, I went outside. A lot of people will eat their dinner and they'll go lay down. In the 90s, we didn't do that. We actually was out moving our bodies around and then we had dinner. So earn your dinner by moving your body. Whether it's having some wild, high active sex with your partner or going on a cardio walk, walking around Walmart, walking around the mall, going to the dance club hopping, or whatever. But stop eating dinner without getting cardio first. Your cardio has to happen between 3 p.m. and like 10 a.m. Okay? Now, you didn't get some cardio because you've been shopping, you've been trying to have a glow up, you're moving your body around, you're looking to see the resources out there. And then you go and you chill. Now, let me tell you what you do between 10 and 3 a.m. If you're like one of those insomnia people, like I get fat because I sit up and eat, you're better off sitting up and drinking and talking than sitting up and eating. I'm just keeping it real. So you're better off going to the local bar and having you some Tanqueray on ice and running your mouth than sitting up at 2 a.m. in the morning eating more food. This is real talk, y'all. This is real talk. If you're into alcohol, make you a daiquiri. Because 9 times out of 10, when people are eating food at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. in the morning, it's because they feeling sad, lonely, depressed. Then the devil say, eat more food. But you're better off having a salad, a little small fish salad with your table wine at 2 a.m. in the morning. You're better off. I have a friend that's been fit their entire life, and that's what they do. When they are like gloomy, and they be like, they hear the devil, and they literally say, I'm not eating a bunch of takeout because I'm depressed. No, I'm going out and have me a little drink, and I might get me a small fish sandwich. I might take the bread off, just eat the fish, and I'm gonna have me some wine. You don't have to have a lot of money to get wine. I don't care what anybody say. Wine has something where it triggers the happy hormone, and it does lift your spirits. You don't have to drink a lot of wine. A little cup of wine like this, half a glass. Sit there and talk. Find somebody to socialize with before you go to bed. Find somebody. If you don't got nobody, do YouTube. Get on YouTube. You can't sleep. Get on and do YouTube till you can't do YouTube no more. Get up on YouTube. I don't mean surf. Do a YouTube live video. Get on social media and say, I'm insomnia. I don't want to eat no food, y'all. I don't want to eat a bunch of food. So I'm gonna talk to y'all while I'm sipping my little wine. This is real. This is real. Okay, find the times when you're triggered. There's a time of day that the devil gets you with too much food. Next time you overeat food, write down the time. Next time you eat too much cakes and cookies and junk food, look at the clock, write down the time. Have something to do when that time is getting close. Okay? Now, one of the times that people normally mess up their diet is at this time. At this time, a lot of people do. A lot of people will eat extra food at 10 p.m. They'll eat their dinner at 6. They'll be sitting there watching a movie or whatever, and then they'll go ahead and be like, I can't go to sleep, so they'll go get some more food or sleepwalk to the ice box. Have a game plan for that. Like, for example, I'm feeling a tad bit hungry. See, assess your hunger. That's something that I found out. Assess your hunger. Like, straight up be like, how hungry am I? Like, keep it real. Without these feelings, how hungry am I? And when I do that, I never overeat. Y'all, my metabolism, I'm burning the calories so fast that I literally have to keep track of my calories now. Not because I'm struggling with losing the weight, but I'm struggling with not losing the weight real fast. I felt like I was starting to lose it too fast. So I had to like put my calories in and be like, okay, let me just make sure, because I don't want to get thin skin. Okay. Now I'm also doing body recomp. I'm rebuilding muscle. Now let me tell y'all how I got to this hard point, this hard stage. Well, it's not hard for me to lose weight, but I'm saying how I managed to put the weight back on. It wasn't a lot, but it was too much for me to even put back on. It was medication. I got rid of all medication that got steroids in it. I don't care if it got even a drop of steroid in it. I don't take it. I will try alternative home remedies for pain, like ginger. Okay? So I'll have ginger in my tea that day if I'm tempted to take a steroid painkiller. Anything that get rid of pain so fast instantly is a red flag. Like, is it really good for your metabolism? Hi, everybody. So if you are taking medication that got steroids in it, you need to be busting it out in the gym. So look at your medication. Does it have prednisone in it? Does it have steroids? You cannot take prednisone without being a hardcore gym rat. You can't. You will gain weight, but you will gain fat. Okay? So if you're taking prednisone in anything that you're on, whether it's for back pain, migraines, genital pain, cervical, whatever, ankle pain or whatever, you got to get that cardio in. For some reason, the prednisone medication, it makes you eat like It's almost like 200 to 300 more calories it makes you eat. It makes you want to eat another meal. So because it makes you do that, it makes you eat another almost 400 calories, close to 400, you need to be on a weight loss routine. You have to up your cardio if you're going to take steroids, especially if you're a female. Unless you want to you want to be big and fat jack. If you want to be big fat jack, okay. Don't do no cardio while you're taking steroids, okay? All right. I'm not even going to argue with bodybuilders in here. I don't give a damn about how much muscle you got. I'm not arguing with the maintainers. It's one thing to be a muscle maintainer your whole life and put on muscle in your 20s and 30s. And it's another thing to try to do it in your 40s, like I'm doing. Okay? Like I'm doing. And I'm seeing results, and I'm not taking steroids or human growth hormone, and I'm not taking anabolics. I'm not taking none of that like half of these people are doing. Only thing I might take sometime is creatine, and that's not every day. I take arginine 4 days a week and maca root 4 days a week. Arginine do help you to build muscle. It does. It has benefits for your heart health. Your heart's healthy, your endurance and your energy is abundant. So if you're having trouble with stepping into your power and losing weight, you need to probably look at your heart health. Period. Okay? All right. Helping some of y'all. Hope y'all taking notes. Now, find a way to get happy 2 times a day. I don't know how you're going to do it, but find a way to laugh, cut up, be silly, be a child again. You need a boost in the happy hormone. Happier person, less greedier person, less food chasing person. So find a way to have fun, to laugh, whether you put on a comedy or you're hanging out with a funny friend or you're being around people to build you up. You will never be able to maintain weight loss if you're around low vibrational people who don't want to lose weight, who don't want to be fit, who don't want to support you. You will be in the fight of your life trying to get fit. Get rid of those people and hang out with people that know how to just have fun. How many really obese people do you see hanging out at the dartboard at the local bar? Half of the people you see throwing darts, most of them are fit. Most of them are fit. Most of the people you see going to the museum, walking the whole museum, a lot of them are not real big. Get a fun lifestyle. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's fun to you, then it's fun to you. But thinking you're going to get fit just sitting around your house and always protecting your energy, that's not going to work. And if you're like, I'm going to go to the gym and that's why I'm going to the gym to get fit, it's not going to work. You got to go to the gym because you like the gym. You're a gym going person. You enjoy the gym. It's fun. Not because you feel obligated. Not because you feel like you're failing if you don't go to the gym. You need to be a gym person because you love the way it makes you feel. That you love that boost of energy that it gives you. And not because you're just trying to get attention and you're trying to meet some weight loss goal on your YouTube channel. That's not why you go to the gym, okay? So you need to have the answer to why are you choosing this workout? Why? Why? Is it because you want to see how far you can push your body? Okay, that might be fun to you. But if you're doing it because I just want to be able to I'm trying to get even, I'm trying to get successful to get even, the creator's going to block you. If you're trying to get in shape because you are trying to prove something to a loved one or an ex, or if you're doing it because you're insecure, you're going to fail. I know someone's going to disagree with me. The reason why is because the moment you skip 2 days working out, your insecurity is going to be right back. So you have to find a way to get self-esteem boost that has nothing to do with working out. That way you use that mental power it transfers into your workout, but you're not using your workout to get it. Y'all, this is some real conversation. Okay? Find something that validates your power that has nothing to do with physical workout. Nothing to do with your weight loss journey. Like when I write poetry, it validates my power. So when I go to work out, it's like I feel good, okay? So if I wake up and I do some journaling and I do some writing and my writing's good, or if I do YouTube and I do spiritual stuff for y'all, I can get in my power then. I'm in my power. So when I get off YouTube, I'm ready to get that workout in. I'm already showing up with the confidence. No confidence already, no beneficial workout. You're just fooling yourself if you think that you got a beneficial workout when you know the confidence came during the workout. No, it wasn't. That workout wasn't that beneficial. Okay. Now here's another thing. Stop looking at yourself. Okay. This is the realest thing. Leave the mirrors alone for a while. Go by touch. Go by touch. That's it. Because when you go by mirror, whatever memory you have of how you were, you might be like, oh, this ain't happening fast enough. Or you're thinking about somebody else and then you're comparing. The demonic energy may start making you compare yourself to somebody who you don't even know how they did it. You don't know if they cheated, did illegal drugs, but you start comparing. So put a towel over your full-length mirror and just look at yourself. Get you a mirror where you only see your head. Okay? If you need to do your genitals, get you a mirror where you see that. But do not be looking over your body, and do not get someone who's looking over your body. Now I know some of y'all say, but I'm scared I might have something on my body. Feel your body. Do a physical assessment. Run your hand. What you don't want to look at is you do not want to be looking at your belly, and you don't want to look at your butt. A watch pot never boils. So if you're monitoring your butt on a weekly basis, I'm telling you, you're not going to see the growth. If you're monitoring your abs on a weekly basis, you're not going to see you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it. You're not going to see the abundance. Do the work and go on with your life. Live like there ain't no damn mirror, all while you're doing the work. Our ancestors didn't have water to just mirror to just go to all day, every day. They had to go on a hell of a journey just to get to the water hole. And they didn't do it every day because it was dangerous. So they might have went to the water hole every other day. And they did not steer in it. It was forbidden to be vain, to steer at yourself in the water. It was forbidden. Unless there was a shaman that got your mental health together before you looked in the mirror. Then there was no water mirror gazing. You get to look in the mirror one time when you're doing the manifesting vision work. That's it. You don't look in the mirror again until the next new moon come around. And you're like, okay, I'm about to do some vision work again. That's when you look in the mirror at your body. But during the 2 moons, during the moon, there's no body looking. And anybody that wants you to look at your body, that tries to draw your attention to your body, you need to get rid of them. Anybody that show up and be like, ooh, it look like your butt got better. Say, I go by the way I feel with my hands, and I go by the way my clothes fit. I don't want to hear you say not one thing about my body. If they say I was going to say something positive, I don't care. I do not care. Because I have to remain humble. And if I'm not humble when I'm on this journey, I'm going to go in too hard. The Creator going to block me because I'm not humble. So I don't want to discuss my abs, my butt, not a damn thing. You're around me because you like my personality. You're around me because we get along. That's all that matters. Now you can say you look good, but let's not get into the weight. Let's not get into how my body's shaping, and I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want to talk about bodies to nobody. People that want to talk to you about how they put on muscle, they look at you, they stare at you for 20 minutes, and then they want to talk about their muscle. They're competing with you. No, we're not. No, we're not. I don't want to hear nothing about your muscle building, bicycling life. No, we're not. We're here to have a good time. We're here to have fun, enjoy each other's company. That's it. Once I go on my weight loss journey, weight loss is not a discussion on the table. I am not going to talk about it to nobody. Friends, family, not a damn person. But my doctor and my coach. No one gets to even talk about the subject. The subject is forbidden. Let me give you an example. I'm a great writer, and there's other great writers in the world. What we don't do is talk about writing. Unless we are making money off of writing, getting views, getting donations, selling books, we don't talk about writing. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Because when you talk about it, you also attract a negative and a positive. Both is going to come. And if you don't want the negative at all, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. I cannot stress how important this is. Tell your family members, the topic of body and weight loss is forbidden in this home. If you want help, there's books right there. If you want some tips, okay, you got to pay me because I need funding for my work. That's another thing. Do not do free weight loss education. You have supplements, gym memberships you have to pay for. You have traveling, cardio time to put aside. You got to buy new clothes as you're losing weight. You ain't got time to be teaching somebody for free how to lose weight. You ain't got time for that. I made that mistake, y'all. I gave away some of my secrets over the last 2 months, and these people sitting around losing the weight like this, I didn't get a thank you. I haven't got a dinner date. I haven't got nothing. And they acting like I never gave them my secrets. Because my secrets, you're guaranteed to lose at least 15 pounds a month. If you follow everything I'm saying, guaranteed you're losing at least 15 pounds a month. That means if you lose 15 pounds a month, December and mid-January, February, March, 35, 40, that's 45 pounds you're going to lose by spring. You're going to look pretty good. You're going to look a lot better. Okay, so here is another thing. Whatever liquids you're drinking, triple it. Your body needs way more fluid than food. Yes, even if you are in premenopause. Why? Because when you were sleeping, was you drinking any water? Was you drinking any juice while you were sleeping? No, you weren't. No, you weren't. So not only are you not getting the liquids in because you grinding and working and grinding and working and all that, you're not getting as much liquids in, but you also will sleep for 7 hours. Your body is dry as hell, drier than you think it is. So you need at least 1 liter a day. Not of water. You need 1 liter. This is going to sound like a bit much. You need 1 liter of water with electrolytes in it. Water with juice in it. Every time you have water, you need juice in it. You're not hydrated. You're not. Okay? So you can have you some sweet tea. You can make you a liter of sweet tea. Or you can make you a liter of energy fruits in that water. Pineapple, apple. Okay? Lemon does give you energy. It's high in vitamin C and yeah, vitamin C. Lemon, pineapple, apple, in cranberry juice. Yeah, cranberry juice is a secret fruit. People don't know that it gives you energy, but it do. Okay, so you're gonna put that in your liter, and you're gonna put some beet juice in there. Beet juice do give you energy. So you're gonna put that in there and some lime, and you're gonna have at least 1 liter of that. And you're gonna put you a tablespoon of salt in there. Now I prefer to have a banana rather than no salt all the time. But if you don't have bananas, then you put some no salt. You can put like a tablespoon or like 2 teaspoons of no salt in your liter. Now, if you are really dealing with some crazy cravings, the devils keep coming for your diet, you need 1.5 liters of liquids. It means you're drier than you think you are. You need 1.5 liters. So go to the store, get you one of those big jugs, fill it up to 1.5 liters. And you need to challenge yourself that every time you want to have a meal, you have to have a cup of that jug. You have to drink a cup, wait 15 minutes, then eat. Drink a cup, the next meal, wait 15 minutes and eat. You should have drank up to 6 cups of hydration water through every single day, because being too dry will actually start to mess with your energy levels. So, for example, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 4th cup. 4th cup. Okay. I got about 4 more cups to go today. And I'm cool. But I have a cup, and then within an hour later, I eat. But until my body is hydrated, I cannot feed it food. So you have to say, I'm hungry, but when's the last time I hydrated, though? That's how you have to be, okay? Now, there are teas and foods that are critical for certain body types when it comes to weight loss. If you know that you gain weight very fast, you're like endomorph body type, you need mint. You can get you some mints to suck on, or you can get you peppermint tea. If you feel like you gain weight very fast, you need the green teas. You cannot be like, I'm going to go ahead and drink tea and I'm cool. The other teas are not going to work like these teas for you. Okay. High present moment. Now, reserving energy for your weight loss journey. What does that mean? Eliminating other things in your life that's taking too much of your energy. That's making it hard for you to stick on your workout routine. Now, here are things that actually steal your energy, and that's why you keep skipping your workout. Hair. Yeah. If you're black in the black community, spending 5 hours of your hair steals the time from you to work out. So start finding 2 different ways to wear your hair from one hairstyle. Twist it up, and then when you get sick of it in a couple days, do something different with it. Do something different. And on that day that you rest, where you're like, I ain't doing no workouts, I'm not doing no traveling, that's the day that you do your hair. That's the day you do your hair. Okay? That's the day. So your hair during your workout days need to be under an hour. And you know that our hair is high maintenance. I don't care if you're flat ironing, silk pressing, twisting, locking. It's always high maintenance. So you say, I need to put it in a way, I need to do it in a way that when I go to redo it this week, it only takes no more than an hour. So every 3 days, I'm going to do my hair. Every 3 days. Every 3 days, I'll do some 1 hour maintenance of my hair. And if I got to scarf it for 2 days a week, go ahead. At least I got more energy to get cardio in. At least I don't have anxiety from busting out this head. Anxiety will make me lazy. Anxiety will make me sit around and not get no cardio. This, y'all. Woo, child. Okay. Depression must be fought immediately. Depression will always slow your weight loss to go down. It's literally going to jack up your cortisol. So the moment you feel depressed, it's an emergency. It's a weight loss emergency. So you need to find a way to protect your self-worth every time you feel depressed. This is why, if you want to be in shape, get your YouTube channel. I'm telling you, look at it like this. I'm not doing YouTube to get money. I got everybody thinking that it's for their benefit. It's for my benefit too. Because I got somewhere to go to distract myself when I want to hit those cakes up over there. When I want to eat more cake, I can do YouTube. I'm talking, I'm not eating. I'm not going to sit here and eat up a whole cake while talking unless it's a mukbang video. Other than that, I'm not doing it. This is why anybody that's trying to manifest and achieve something, especially with their body, YouTube will get you in shape. You can hold your phone while you're talking and walking. You can go outdoors and let people see the scenery. It's just wonderful. Okay? Now, another thing. Okay? Have your true personality. One thing I found out is when you feel like you can't be yourself, you just give up. You give up on yourself. You're like, F it. I don't even care no more. So get rid of anybody that makes you feel like you can't be yourself. If you're around people that's micromanaging your personality, your attitude, your mouth and all that, no, don't talk to them. Because every time you deal with them again, it's at your expense. It's at the expense of your self-value. It's at the expense of your energy and your time. I never forget that every single time I would show results in my self-care, this one person would say, I'm not aggressive. But they would always look at me up and down when I'm in my power and confident and try to say statements like, I'm a humble person and I'm not aggressive. And I had to say one day, I said, you keep saying that every time you see me have a breakthrough. I said, I'm not aggressive. I'm not aggressive either. I just don't tolerate disrespect. I said, why you keep saying that after you look at me up and down? You're trying to make me think as a woman getting in shape and getting in fitness, I'm turning masculine. That you're doing psychological manipulation. I had to tell him, I said, don't play with me. I literally had to tell this person. Do not try to gaslight me about my newfound confidence. Because I set up boundaries with my energy and my money and my time, I'm aggressive. I'm vain and I'm arrogant. No, you wasn't saying that when I was 250 pounds. When I was 250 pounds of blubber, you wasn't saying none of that. You was happy when I was in that people-pleasing energy. So y'all gonna have people, this is, so let's get into it. Anybody that loved you so much, that was all about you being fat, that did not care about you getting in shape, and they're from your childhood, you cannot deal with them. You cannot deal with them. Soon as you go around them and you're in your power and confident and you're losing weight, they're going to be triggered by you. They're going to feel some type of way. Why you think, did you ever notice how you tend to have so many friends when you're really out of shape? You can get a friend real easy when you almost 100 pounds overweight. Don't think you're special. Don't think you're special because you can get friends. That everybody likes you. You're so likable. They ain't gonna like you too much when you bust that weight down. Okay, they're gonna use your newfound confidence as a weapon against you. When you're losing weight, it's time to make friends with people who are who are doing pretty good, already doing good in their weight loss journey. Not, oh, they're trying to do good, they just got started. No, you don't deal with them. You deal with people who are halfway into their journey already. They're not going to be worried about competing with you. But anybody that was so comfortable with being like so lovey-dovey, knowing you was like real out of shape, no, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Because I have never had a friend around me who was obese and I kept influencing them in the obesity. I kept lying to their face and saying, you fine, knowing damn well they got 100 pounds to lose. I never been in that energy. When my sister put on 100 pounds, I was like, Rainy, we gotta work on the diet. We can work on the diet together. Let's do some cardio. Let's go to the farm. Let's do some traveling. We could bust some weight down together. I wasn't sitting there watching my sister eat herself in the grave and saying, oh, we're cool, we're friends, everything's coming up kosher. No, everything's coming up kosher because she was obese and I was skinny. But I wasn't that type of person. But I'm just saying as an example. When people act like everything's so perfect and gravy between y'all, when you're struggling with something they're not struggling with, maybe it's because they feel like they got to one up on you with your weight. In the weight part. So you got to do disappearing acts on everybody who seemed like they was too friendly, too comfortable with you being obese. Do disappear. I don't care if they're fit. Okay? Fried chicken is a cheap food. Okay? If you eat the skin, it's a cheap food. If you want a piece of fried chicken, you burn 200 calories that day, you're 200 under your maintenance at least. You can have fried chicken, a piece of fried chicken, a chicken breast, a 300 calorie chicken breast, a small one, with your salad for dinner. But remember, you're going to go on a night walk before you had that dinner. No walk, no dinner. Even if you could walk at 3 p.m., that's good. Okay, at least you got to walk in before you had dinner at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. So put on your walking shoes at 3 o'clock, or put on your walking shoes at 12. At 12 at night, 12 at night, walk. Go club hopping, go bar hopping. I'm telling you, no lie. Right when they're shutting down the kitchen is closed, they say. Then that's when you go. You know the bars, they close the kitchen down by 1 a.m. You go into the bar then. You have yourself a little daiquiri. Okay, because the kitchen's closed at the bar at 1 a.m. And then you go ahead and you go home after you done walked around the bar, danced on the floor, walked around or whatever. After you had your daiquiri, then you can go home and have that small chicken breast with that salad. Okay? Seriously, y'all. Seriously. So, because people don't realize that when they're like hopping from store to store, or when they're hopping from bar to bar, or walking around the bar talking to people, or they're dancing, most of the people burn at least 150 calories doing that. So let's say you already did cardio during the day. You burn 150 calories walking on your morning walk. Then you burn 150 calories in the evening. Okay, you didn't burn 300 calories. Now, if you eat a piece of chicken breast with the skin on it, that's gonna put you 300 calories back in your body at least. You'll be at your maintenance, but at least you didn't gain no weight. Now, if you're going to be like, I'm gonna just fire on some chicken, you better have low calorie meals all day. Like you was eating like a boiled egg, maybe you had a tuna, a can of tuna salad for lunch. That's about 200 calories. Breakfast, you had maybe some scrambled eggs and some spinach. That's like 200. Okay, you only had 400 calories. The maximum, you had 500 calories before dinner. Okay, then you can fire on some wings. You have 500 calories before dinner, which means you can have 3 to 4 wings, 3 to 6 wings. You can, because that's about 600-700 calories. That's about 700 calories. You know, 4 wings with a salad. That's about 700 calories, dear. But let's not forget, you still burned off 200 calories while you only had no more than 600 calories before dinner. Before dinner, you only had 600 calories. So at dinner time, you can have 2 slices of pizza. At dinner time, you can have 4 wings and a salad. But you want to make sure that your drink is low calorie. So you need to have like a 60-calorie iced tea, something like that. Or you need a 0-calorie drink, like caffeine-free, sugar-free ginger ale. Sugar-free ginger ale literally has 0 calories. Or you can have a half a glass of table wine, a small champagne glass of table wine. That's 100 calories. So you got your 6 wings and you got your table wine. There it is. Okay. That's 700 calories guaranteed. Okay. You got 700 calories. You ate 600 during the day. You burned 200. You burned 200. So by the time you go to bed, boom, you hit that 1600 calorie mark. And you've been training though. And you've been training. So you sped up your metabolism. So not only did you speed up your metabolism, you're putting on muscle because you're doing HIIT and speeding up your metabolism and weight training. So you're going to bed with no more than 1800. Let me tell you something right now. If you're a female, do not go to bed with more than 1800 calories in you. You're guaranteed to get fat. You're living in delusions if you think you can eat 2,000 calories and don't get fat. Unless you're willing to bust it out for 2 hours in the gym. Okay. If you're willing to do 2 hours a day, nope, then your maximum is 1,800. Most women, their body weight set point when they're over 5'6" is 1,800 calories. If you're under 5'6", your body weight set point is normally 160. Period. If you eat over that, you're spoiling your body. You're overfeeding it. And you're going to get fatigue. You're going to be low energy. Even if it's low fat. Okay, period. If you didn't bust it out for 2 hours in the gym. But if you are at your body weight set point, you went to sleep, and you're like, I'm at my body weight set point, 180 pounds. I'm over 5'6". And you're lifting weights. You're going to lose weight, but you may not see that you're losing it because you're losing it in micro inches. You're losing it slowly but surely because the lifting weights metabolism, speeding of the metabolism is kind of just chiseling off the fat. Okay. Now what you can do is 4 days a week, you eat at your body weight set point, which means you're normally, if you're not working out, you're probably going to bed 100 under your body weight set point. So let's say your body weight set point is 180 pounds. By the end of the day, you're probably going to bed with 170 pounds in you. That's okay. That's passable. You're gonna still get you a man. If you're over 5'6", there's still a dude who'll be like, okay, you look like you're like slim thick. Okay, sis, okay. You'll still be attractive out here. Okay, you won't have to fight for physical attraction. But what if you are not training and you're eating above your body weight set point, you're going to have a PUFA, a noticeable PUFA, meaning that your PUFA going to start to go like this. Even when you're standing up, it's going to be like this. Okay? You're going to look like you're 6 months pregnant at some point. So just monitor your, say, I cannot go over my body weight set point. Like, I cannot go over my BMI. Like, I cannot. Okay. All right. Somebody said, somebody wants singing tips. Okay. Someone said you are SP under. What is SP under? I don't know what that means. Somebody said I'm underrated. Oh, thank you very much. Y'all can get all the tips y'all want, but these is the ones that y'all need. Never go over your body weight set point. Never go a day without walking. So if you are eating at your body weight set point, and then you went and you walked 2 miles that day, you're doing pretty good. By the end of the month, you will have lost 10 to 15 pounds. Guaranteed. Okay? Guaranteed. And let's say you take 3 days out of that week and you're eating 200, 300 under your body weight set point. Okay, now you're going to probably lose 20 pounds that month. You're going to be able to lose 10 pounds a month with no sweat. No sweat. You will not be extremely hungry eating at your body weight set point if you're eating a low-fat diet. The only time you get to cheat and eat extra high fat is if you did extra cardio. If you was running around a lot, like you was doing a whole lot of running and you're like, woo, child, I burned off a whole meal. Then you get to have extra fat. Okay? So, for example, today, I'm not doing a lot of running around. I'm just lifting some weights and going for a 100 2-mile walk. That's it. Now, I'm having Singapore noodles. You know, street food. Chinese street food. Everybody knows I can get a little fatty. So, you know what I did? I split the meal in half. I had a bowl of the Singapore noodles, like literally one serving, like a half a cup with some Brussels sprouts. That's what I had. So tonight, if I don't do a lot of running around before tonight, then I will have that by like 5 p.m. Notice I'm not having the rest of that street food, Chinese street food, in the same window because I know that it can get fatty. So I'm burning calories before I finish the meal. Okay? Which will equal 2 cups. By the end of the day, I will have had 2 cups of Chinese street food. But I will have got some cardio in and 2 10-minute workouts that is high intensity. High intensity. That way, when I go to bed tonight, I'm not going to have more than 1,700 calories in me. I'm not going to. And I'm not going to be craving to have more than that because I spaced out the fat. Now, this is going to sound real weird. Space out the fat. Okay? Fat is to keep you from getting hungry, not to make you hungrier. So you eat a little bit of fat for lunch, eat a little bit of fat for breakfast, brunch. For brunch, you eat a little bit of fat. Let me say it one more time. The first hour work is really for you to do some cleansing, some detoxing. The second hour, you're getting into the brunch. Okay, you can get into the brunch then. Second or third hour woke. Have a little bit of fat first. This is my fat that I get in. When I eat my brunch, second to third hour work, I like to put, when I'm within second to third hour woke, I like to put a little bit of milk in my coffee. Now, I know y'all say coffee. I don't drink coffee every day. And my coffee isn't the cheap coffee. My coffee it has like fruit in it, dried fruit in it, cocoa. It has a variety of things. It's it's a very abundant coffee. Coffee is really important for my blood type. It says on my blood type diet, coffee is beneficial. So I literally have about this much only, but it is a elite blend. It's an elite blend of coffee. I put a little bit of low fat or 2% milk in here, and then I put maple syrup. I do not put sugar in my coffee. I stick with all natural sugar from the earth, maple syrup. Okay. You can literally lose weight on the maple syrup diet. You can literally eat like maple syrup plain between your meals, and that will hold you over. Like it has a thing of doing something with your cravings. It oppresses your cravings. So let's say you're in the second hour of work and you're like, I'm starting to crave. You could go ahead and put some maple syrup in your tea. You can put it in your tea. Some people put it in their tea. Okay, or your coffee. And then there it is. Notice I put a little bit of fat in my coffee. What that does is that holds me over. I'm so tired of people talking bad about coffee. Coffee is literally autophagy and superfood. Coffee is only addictive if you're drinking tall cups of it, and it's like play coffee. It's like candy bar coffee. When it gets into candy bar coffee, you're using all that sugar in here. You're using the chocolate, the fake chocolate, and all that. Okay, that's candy bar coffee. That's when it gets addictive. But a half a cup of roasted coffee during brunch, 3-4 days a week, it is not addictive. People are drinking this much coffee, and that's why they're addicted. It should not send you over the edge. You're all hyped up with energy. Otherwise, you're drinking too much coffee. Okay. I drink a little bit of coffee because I am recovering from a concussion. So coffee is important for leveling out when you have a tilted brain because you had a head energy. Coffee gradually but slowly levels out your brain. It may take like a couple of years, but eventually it stabilizes the balance in your brain. So this is why some writers who have suffered abuse or been attacked or head injuries, they will drink a little bit of coffee before they go to create. Okay. Well, let's get into it. Serving. If you serve, you are no longer hungry. Like I found out, like when I serve y'all on YouTube, my hunger level's like it's not that strong. Okay, it's like it starts to go away. Now, this might sound weird, but if you're having trouble, if you're like, I cannot get under my body weight set point, eat all day. I know y'all been told something different, but some of y'all have gotten used to the sensation of eating, just putting food in your mouth. If it does something to you, it pleases you to just eating stuff. So pack your ice box with berries and strawberries and seeds and just keep on nibbling off that basket through the day. My nephew is very ripped, and that's what he does. Like when he comes, I have to put a basket of fruit, seeds, little nibble stuff, raisins, and he will go to that basket through his day. Nibbling. I even will put spinach out several times. He will go eat a handful of spinach and keep it moving. I know you people think I'm jacking up my metabolism. No, you're not. No, you're not. Some of y'all may be actually an ectomorph body type. You just think you're endomorph because you're heavy. As soon as you start eating like the ectomorph people, you'll notice you're getting benefits. Like the ectomorph people, they nibble through their day. Like my little cat here, Hansi. He's nice and lean. He literally eats all day. But he eats a little nibble. Every hour, couple bites. And then he never lets his energy get low. He just goes a little bite every hour, couple bites, 5 bites every hour. Now you could do it that way. If you're working, sneak the food in your mouth. As soon as the boss turns his head, put it in your mouth. We used to do that in high school. When in the 90s, some of us was eating all day. We were just sneaking and putting food, little bit of raisins in our mouth when the teacher would go turn and do the board. When the teacher would turn around and start doing work on the board, we would sneak a couple raisins in our mouth. When you tell your boss, I need to go use the bathroom, on your way to the bathroom, sneak a couple raisins in your mouth. I'm serious. Some of y'all do have to eat all day. Not everybody's eating routine, amount of eating work for everybody. Okay. Somebody say hit a whistle note. The whistle notes are often screaming, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Whistle notes with singing and screaming. And it's like low-key screaming. All right. All right, now there's something else I found out. Some of y'all are dealing with insulin resistance. So go most of your day on low fat. Low fat diet fixes insulin resistance. Believe it or not, shots of sugar do too. So have 2 cups of tea with 2 teaspoons of sugar in it. So twice a day, put sugar in your tea. I know people who had low blood sugar and they were like, I just feel so weak, but they eat cookies and it's like fat mixed with sugar and they don't know it's making them weaker. So what you need is raw sugar. If you have a lot of highs and lows, you probably need to up the sugar in your diet. So put some sugar actually in your juice. So earlier today, I had a strawberry banana drink. Y'all saw it, but it had 20 grams of sugar in it. It had 25 grams of sugar in it. So do you see what I'm saying, y'all? Some of y'all wake up and y'all blood sugar is just crashed. And it's crashed for like 3 hours. So get your blood sugar together. Get your first cup of tea, put some sugar in it, apple cider vinegar, and ginger. And lemon. Okay? Did y'all get that? And that be the first drink you have. If you always deal with, my energy is so low, my sugar didn't crash, sugar is so low. I have low blood sugar. I have low blood sugar that can get so low, get dangerous. I get confused. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I got short-term memory problems. I'm like, oh, chopped liver. I literally had to be kept overnight twice for extremely low blood sugar. And they had to go, the doctor had to literally give me some strawberry waffles. Y'all know those sweet waffles that you could buy at the candy store? The doctor had to make me eat 2 of them. Some of y'all may be low-key hypoglycemic. And y'all think I'm just craving. Oh, I'm just craving. No, you can be hypoglycemic because I'm borderline. I'm at risk of hypoglycemia. So I have to carry peppermint candy around with me. I have to make sure that I have like 2 cups of tea with sugar in it. Otherwise, it's like, so what I do is I make sure I have a cup of cranberry juice, or I put cranberry juice in my tea with sugar in it. So I will literally get a cup of cranberry juice. I'll pour my tea in it. And then I'll put apple cider vinegar, ginger, and sugar in there. And then it's like, okay, it's like, so, consider that you might be low blood sugar. People often say, I thought low blood sugar people are skinny. No. There are some really big ones. There's some really big people who have low blood sugar as well. Some of them are skinny with a big pot belly, like my dad. My dad had low blood sugar. He was skinny, but he had a big belly. And he had to every now and then have a piece of candy. So consider the fact that you might have something going wrong with your insulin. My cousin, her insulin, her blood sugar was so low, she had to not only make sweet tea, but she had to take a tablespoon of honey in the morning and before bed. So try that. Get a tablespoon of honey and eat that when you break your fast. Like that could be the first thing, or you could sprinkle some ginger on it. Okay, ginger, mix it in your honey, and then eat that spoonful of honey. Now I have some other tips, y'all, but this is just get it first. First, insulin resistance. I highly recommend that if you're just starting your weight loss journey, if you're trying to get the weight off by summer, come on, Bubba, come on, you want your tea? You want this or not? He's like, I don't want that. Come on, you want to see what's in the cuppies? Want to see what's in the cuppies? Hans, Hansie. I'm trying to get him to play. All right. You want extras. Hans wants to see. He wants some extra treats. You want some nibbles? You want nibbles? He just did some cardio. Now he wants some treats. Hans is my ectomorph cat. He's the skinny cat. Every time he does his cardio, he wants a couple little treats. You want a couple little treatsies? Yeah, you want your treats around lunchtime. 20 more minutes, okay, Bubba? 20 more minutes. Okay. All right, y'all, I'm going to head on out. But this here, get your bowel movement, okay? Move your bowels more. I don't know why nobody talks about how moving your bowels more help you lose weight. It does, y'all. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful day. If y'all enjoyed this video, feel free to let me know. If you'd like to send a cash appreciation gift, you can send it to my Cash App at #Coach V Hunter. Bye, everybody.